when the saints go marching in.
Vox Fidei brings you into the inner life of the Word made flesh. Father Chris guides us in the lives of the saints in Saintly series.
Welcome! It's Saintly series. Today, 19th of August, we celebrate St. John Eudes, confessor and doctor of the Church. St. John Eudes was born on the 14th of November in 1601 in his hometown of Normandy, France. At the age of 14, he took to the vow of chastity and studied at the famous Jesuit college in Sin. He was ordained a priest at the age of 24, and he volunteered himself, caring for victims of a plague that struck in 1627 and also in 1631. During the plague, he lived in a huge container in the middle of a field so as not to infect his fellow religious. His gift as a preacher and confessor made him very popular. He preached and looked after over 110 missions. John is known to be very compassionate, that even at the confessional, he is described as compassion personified. In his concern for the spiritual growth of the people, he realized that the greatest need of the time was the establishment of seminaries. He had permission to begin work in this regard from his superior, then Cardinal Richelieu. But the succeeding superior did not give him support to this work. John later got approval and founded a new community known as the Congregation of Jesus and Mary for Priests, with the aim of sanctifying God's people and aiding the missions. This new community was popularly called the Eudists, drawn from his name. They strongly opposed Jansenism, a movement of that time, and also some of the former associates of John Eudes as Oratorians who were holding to false teachings. The Eudists taught them the doctrine of God's infinite compassion on the whole world. In his parish mission, John Eudes got worried due to the wretched circumstances of the harlots and prostitutes who were in his parish vicinity. And so he founded a temporary shelter for them and led them through conversion. The shelter was called Our Lady of Refuge, and the prostitutes who were reformed and wanted to live a penitent life were admitted there. Later, some nuns came to assist the convent through John's invitation, and John gained papal approval from Pope Alexander VII. This convent became a congregation in 1829 and was called Our Lady of Charity of the Good Shepherd. John is also known for his writings. He wrote on Jesus as the source of holiness. He wrote on Mary as the model of Christian life. He wrote on opposition to the Jansenist movement. He died on the 19th of August, 1680. It is his devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Immaculate Heart of Mary that made Pope Pius XI declare him Father of the liturgical court of the hearts of Jesus and Mary. John Eudes was greatly influenced by the lives and times of people like St. Francis de Sales, and was also an ardent advocate of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and Immaculate Heart of Mary, and he committed himself to its promotion and celebration. He talked about the mystical unity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Immaculate Heart of Mary. He once said of the two hearts, "You must never separate what God has so perfectly united. So closely are the hearts of Jesus and Mary, bonded up with each other, that whoever beholds Jesus sees Mary. Whoever loves Jesus loves Mary. Whoever has devotion to Jesus has devotion to Mary." The life of St. John Eudes simply tells us to be compassionate about the things of God and towards humanity. For this is how best we can heap treasures for ourselves. Our life's preoccupation, therefore, must be to find Jesus in ourselves as we lead our daily lives. The date of his canonization is the 31st of May 1925 by Pope Pius X. He is the patron saint of the Eudists, the patron saint of the Order of Our Lady of Charity, and the patron saint of missionaries. Color of the day is white. What we offer the saints is veneration. God bless you. I'm Father Chris, Vox Fidei.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Vox Fidei, God is in charge.